Hey guys, we're burning stuff. Now, I gotta put that back in the oven because I was really having fun. But you know what? I think this other phone is dirty. Aw, now I'm clear. I think I was a little bit foggy because I was probably from the burning stuff. So, we have some super wonderful news everybody's going to want to get involved with. Oh, we got one over here. We got 11 over there. Woo! Y'all want to see each other? Are you heavy? Brace yourself. Oh, there we go. There we go. Whoop. All right. So we've got two phones going today. Yes, I've got duct tape going. And let's see. I dropped my cords. I can't find my cord, and Steve gave me this cord, and I don't know if it's working out. All right, so let's see how much battery we got. Oh, we're good there. Oh, we're good there. Okay, I'm going to just lay it down. If any of you start feeling drained, just holler and I'll plug you up. Okay. All right, so we've got, hey, everybody. Hey, we've got some wonderful news, and I'm really excited about it. I've been itching to tell y'all about it. So we have got a CBD class coming up, and it was in March. But everybody was like, paying for that one, and it's full almost. It's like totally almost full. I think we have like one spot left. Hillary will tell us how many spots we got left. And so we pushed it forward. So we're going to get to do the CBD class coming up. When did we move it to, Hillary? She's going to tell me. I know she will. A little message will come out. She'll tell me. And so what we did is yes, somebody said. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the African black soap down, and we're going to move the CBD class up. And I'm right now putting the gummy class on there. I had to go ahead and come in here because it was time to do this. But I'm almost finished. But I've got those changes made. New dates and everything. Oh, there she is. CBD class is the 26th of February. Just a few days from now. So I want all of y'all who have paid for the CBD class to know that we've moved it forward. And we're going to have our CBD class. And that's also good because if we have the CBD class, then we can start having our bath bomb classes. Does everybody remember the wonderful kit that we're getting? Hang on, let me go get it. Where's it at? Where's it at? I know, there it is. Okay, so with our CBD bath bomb class, we are going to have this little kit will go out to everybody. And I'm so excited about this. This is from Soaping on a Dime and how to make homemade soap and how to make homemade soap supplies. We're burning stuff. There's smoke gathering. So anyway, so all these wonderful colorants and different things to make our CBD bath bombs is in this wonderful kit. And this will go out to you if you sign up for the CBD class. The CBD bath bomb class. And we're working on that. And all that wonderful stuff. Now, I don't know, a lot of you might be interested in the African black soap, or black African soap, excuse me. I never get that right. And so here is our plantains that we are drying and burning. And let's see, this one y'all can't see good, so I gotta move y'all, and I gotta turn you down. Hang on, you're just a touch taller. So, hang on. So, y'all ready? Yep. We just turned it down because we're going through the burning stage. And knowing the temperatures and whatnot to do this is really handy. And also knowing how to utilize and how to work with each product that you're burning. Look at that. So we have dried these plantains and now we're burning them. And guess what we're gonna make? We're gonna make the tropical ash that goes in the black African soap. I got it right, didn't I? I got it right. Yeah. Okay. So how do you know that they're done? How to work with all these kind of products. That's what we're teaching. And oh, hang on. I'm going to go get some of our leaves. So over there, I buy these in my Mexican grocery stores. So y'all guys now be looking, if you're going to take this class with us, be looking in your local stores. I have some Mexican grocery stores, and they keep these in the freezer. So literally they'll be wrapped like this, and I think folded, and they're stacked.
Well, they're stacked inside.
Yeah, like they're like, they make a whole stack of them, and then they fold them up, and they put them in a plastic bag and poke them in the freezer. So when we took them out of the freezer, we had to first thaw them, and then we're in the process of drying them right now. And they're over there. And then we've got a whole bag of this stuff. And we've got some of this stuff. And of course, we've got some of these things right here. And we are working on getting them all dried and burnt. And I do videos on how to do it. And I do classes now on how to do it. Not only that, but we work with what base oils, what superfacts do I need to make it as traditional as possible? Because this is really not black African soap. It's black American soap. But we are doing our absolute best to make this as traditional and as we're trying to replicate it with what we can get here in America, and also how to play with it so that you can have a standardized bar that you can make over and over and over, and it'll always be the same. Because when you buy black African soap, you also sometimes it'll be so soft it'll just melt. Sometimes it'll be harder and firmer. It just has a variety of textures because it is made traditionally. It is also a spiritual experience for the people that make it, the women who come together to make this soap. It's a spiritual experience. So what we're doing is we're working with Americans of any nationality who would like to have the benefit of the black African soap, but cannot go to Africa to make it. You can buy it here from, but let's say you'd like to make some and you'd like to make it as traditional as possible. You want to make it with the types of materials that you can get here in America, and you want to make it in your kitchen. That's what we're trying to teach. Okay, and people get mad at me sometimes for making this soap. I get a lot of bad comments on the soap videos on YouTube. So if you'll notice, I'm trying to be extra, sensitive to everybody's emotional feelings, because some people feel like that they're from Africa, nobody ever taught them how to make it, and they're so happy to have somebody teach them how to make it. And then other people feel like that they are African and that it's a spiritual experience, and that we shouldn't be doing it over here no matter what color we are. And then other people just don't like it because we're giving away a traditional secret, maybe, and other people feel like that we're robbing money from the people in Africa that are making the soap. But we're making something that's a little bit different. Do you mind going and getting me a few bars of my African black soap, please? Um, Black African soap. I never get that right. Anyway, and so we're gonna make it more standardized, but we're gonna make it, in my opinion, just as absolutely wonderful. And we're not gonna do like some soapers do and just throw a tablespoon of cocoa powder in there and say, okay, there it is, black African soap or African black soap. And that's not how you do it. And so there's certain traditional oils that go in the base. We're gonna give you a free recipe, and we're gonna help you work a little bit, tweak your recipe if you want to. And then we're going to talk about we're going to show you what kinds of materials you can get, what will work, what won't. Oh, thank you. Oh, no, well, that'll be good to show.
Same thing. One just said unscented.
Yeah, this one here doesn't have any milk in it, and I make mine with goat's milk. So I'm going to teach you how to make goat's milk, but you can also use coconut's milk. You can not do the milk at all. I'll teach you everything you need to know about making that decision. And so here is our soap. And we also have a couple of different essential oil blends that we're going to teach you to work with. Most of the time this is an unscented soap, so you don't have to add scent, but we can add some different scents and different essential oils to make it like detoxing or more powerful of a healer. We use activated charcoal that we buy, and we take it and we put that in our soaps. But whenever in Africa they use tropical materials to burn, and they make their ash from that. And I'm also going to discuss using that ash as lye, how to go about getting some of that. Also, why you do want it or why you don't want it. I know why I don't want it. I will teach you that, but I'll also teach you why things about it that might cause you to want that. And then we're going to teach you how to use it with, and how to make a standard bar. So every time it's going to come out the same. And that is going to be our class. We're going to teach you how to burn, how to dry and burn, what to dry and burn, how to make the soap, what goes in the soap, the recipe, everything you need to know so that you can make a wonderful bar. And we'll even teach you how to tweak it a little bit so it'll be slightly different than mine. Yeah? Or you can make it just like mine. You know what? This world is big. It's really monstrous. And there's plenty of room for you in the open market as there is for me. And by me teaching you how to make this product, I'm really just helping you make money. I'm helping you help your family. I'm helping you. So this class is coming up, and we'd love to have you be a part of it. But hang on, I gotta check my bananas or the plantains. Must be the kitty cat. You want to know why I'm doing that? I'd be glad to teach you. Alright, so it looks like most of these are done. Some of them are going to have a little bit more work. Would you bring me a bowl? That glass bowl would be good. The glass bowl, so that it won't melt the plastic. Or we'd use a plastic bowl. After they cool, we can use a plastic bowl. Anyway, and so...
What about them big metal bowls we bought?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be good.
All right. So anyway, that's one of the things I wanted to tell you about. So one, we're moving the CBD class up so that we can do that, and we're gonna have so much fun with that. Hillary, let me see how many openings we have left in that one. Okay, so our black soap is the 6th and the 7th of March. And our class on CBD is February the freaking 26th. So that is so awesome. And, oh, yep. I think I'll go with this one. Right? We're gonna grind this up and make the ash out of it. It's gonna be totally cool. And we're gonna. This is our plantains when we start, and I'm gonna take these and put them in the oven now and start working on those. And then after we get these, over here, would you bring me the banana peels? Or it's really not banana. It's like we're accessing our compost bin, right? We always have to take the Dole sticker off, Cheryl. We wouldn't want the adhesive in our soap.
I didn't know you were using them.
You didn't know I was using them.
That saved them, but I didn't know you were using them.
She's been totally mystified with that. Smoke started coming a little bit out of the oven, and she said, Kimberly, there's some. I was like, yeah, I know, isn't it great? There's smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Oh, but we do have to get rid of. The adhesive. We do not want any adhesive in our soap. So she was so cute. I said, we gotta take these off. We don't want the adhesive in our soap. She said, I didn't know you were gonna put them in the soap. It's the darndest thing, right? Look at her, she's like, yeah. Why does that doorbell keep going off? Okay. All right, so we're just going to lay those around and pop them in. Okay, so then the other thing we wanted to talk to you about was the gummy class. I think I'm putting this CBD gummy class up, and we're going to be doing those, how to make CBD gummies. But guess what? I come across of another notion that might be quite handy. Elderberry. They're making elderberry gummies now. Wouldn't it be fun to make elderberry CBD gummies? That sounds interesting. Right? So I'm going to play with that a little bit. I just found out they were making elderberry. For those of you, she says she can't wait for the CBD class. I'm so happy. So for those of you who are unsure about elderberry, elderberry is something that people take all winter long to keep themselves from getting sick. It's the berries of the elderberry plant, and they dry them. You buy them dried, and people do things with them. And one of these things you have a ghost. I have a ghost. Tracy says I have a ghost. Ooh, let's see.
Sure it's not on the stove?
Do what now?
Sure it's not on the stove?
It might be the smoke. Is it smoke and mirrors? Do I have a ghost? Who else saw the ghost? It's the kitty. Oh, yeah, it's the kitty. It's kitty. Yeah, now remember, before you can have the CBD gummy class, you need to take the CBD intro class. Now, what we're teaching in the CBD intro class is we're teaching the laws to the best of my ability, because you are going to make something, you need to know what your laws are. And if I don't know the law of your particular state exactly, I'm going to teach you exactly how to find out, okay? And there's several states, but hemp has just changed. I'm going to teach you about the changing things that's happening with hemp, and I'm going to teach you everything I know about the laws on hemp. All right, then, I would so love to have you come. Oh, you're going to be with us, yes. Okay, so anyway, so then I'm going to teach you about hemp and how it sort of breaks down, what it dissolves in, how that I know of. I can only teach you what I know, but I have been binging this stuff. I'm going to teach you everything I know about how it breaks down, how you can work with it, how people work with it, what's legal and what's not legal working with it, where you can get it, where you can buy it, how you can grow your own if it's legal in your state, how you can make something, how you can make it from what you grow. All right, how to get a license to do these things. Then I'm going to teach you about all this stuff. So you need this information, because when we go over to the CBD gummy stage, that's just how to make the gummies. Okay? And you'll need this other information. So you can go to www.soapykisses.com and you can look at the classes. The gummy class is almost on there. And if you take the CBD gummy class or the bath bomb class and you have not took an intro class, there will be an intro class coming up. We'll do the intro classes ever so often, but realize that there'll be information that you won't have that you will need, that you will want to get at the intro class to help you with the gummy class, okay? But we'll teach you everything you need to know about making the gummies, but laws and materials and rules and how things break down and how to make things from your own hemp, all that kind of stuff we're going to teach on this next class. Then there's a class coming up on how to make tinctures. I didn't put pictures of actual hemp there because currently it's not legal in my state to break hemp down to CBD oil. So I'm going to utilize other herbs and teach you how to do that. So that's a tinctures class. But we'll teach you all kinds of tinctures, not just hemp tinctures, but we're going to teach you how to make your own chamomile tincture, because you can't sleep at night, or lavender and chamomile tincture. Some of you's already been taught how to do a tincture and how to utilize tinctures from herbs to help you. So if you have a herb and you've heard it's good for something, and you can get a hold of that herb, how to take your herb and make your own tincture with it. And there's 2 different tincture methods that I'm familiar with, although I'll probably drum up and make sure I'm not missing anything before the class. You never know, I might have a third way by the time class comes. But anyway, so those are some of the classes coming up. The gummy class will be out there no time. We'll have that on there. And it's so exciting. It's so exciting. Now, let's see. I think I've talked about burning stuff. So if you would like to be a part of that Black African soap class, I never get that right. I always want to put African first because it's made in Africa. Anyway, and then that class is on the board. And by the way, I forgot, for those of you who don't know, we have our classes on a Facebook group page. And Hillary, thumbs up. We have so there is 2 school pages. So I need to announce for those of you who are in the class running at the moment that we are going to clean the Facebook page, your class page, on Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to make soap. And we've had a few people who were in our prior Make It Day class that did not need to make it to the actual Make It Day class. So we're gonna open it up, and we're gonna open it up, and anybody that wants to make soap with Kim can this Sunday. So if you're bored and have the Sunday off and you would like to have some fun with me, you can go to soapykisses.com, go to classes available. The first class is Make Soap with Kim Day. And we're going to do this on Google Hangouts, so you'll be able to see me, and I'll be able to see you, and we are going to make soap together. And now this, if you are new to soaping, you can just watch, or you can just watch even if you're not. You will be given, because you've not been a part of the class, you're going to be given 5 soapy questions each that you can ask me. All right? But basically, we're just going to have fun. We're going to meet up on Google Hangouts at 9 a.m. Central Time. You know, if you're just watching and you're not making soap that day, you can come in later and not do the whole class if you want to sleep in, and because it'll take hours for the whole class. And but it's going to be lots of fun. I really wouldn't want to miss anything, but I'm just saying it's not a requirement that you're there exactly at 9. And we're going to cook this. We're going to cook soap together. You'll be able to see me and hear me, and I'll be able to see and hear you. Now, if you don't want your home shown, or you don't want your face shown, Hillary is so awesome at teaching you how to put a stock photo up so that you can see and hear me and talk to me, but I can't see you. And then if you have something going with your soap and you want one of your soapy questions to be like, hey, what's the freak going on? Then you can, she'll teach you how to remove the stock photo and put your phone or your tablet or your device over your soap, and then I'll help you with that question and that thing. And then the students that are with us, they already know what they're doing, and we're going to make soap together, and they get to ask as many questions as they want. And because they've been, you know, they're students, and we'll make sure that we do not deter from your experience. But because a lot of our current students have not paid for Make It Day because they didn't need to make soap with me because they made soap with me the prior time, we just wanted to open it up because we thought that would be totally fun and totally cool to let people that just wanted to make soap with Kim, make soap with Kim. So that's what we're going to do. And so if you would like to make soap with Kim, go to soapykisses.com, go to classes available, and it's the first class. And I just got to take you over there. Let me check the plantains first. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, we're doing good. Okay. Are you ready? You ready? You sure? Brace yourself. Here we go. Woo-hoo! It's time to see the other side. There we go. Woo-hoo! All right. Whoop. There we go. All right. So now y'all guys can see we've got all these leaves out drying, and we've still got. Is this all of them, or we got more?
All in plus a stack on the table is done.
Yeah. And in our Mexican grocery store, this is how many you get per package, and they're not real expensive. And they'll just be laying like this, and then folded like this, and then in a plastic bag. And you know what? When this kind of stuff burns, it doesn't smoke up the house, in my opinion, and make everything stink. I mean, it burns, but it just has a really nice smell. It's not like burning wood. You know how you'll be around a fire and the wood will just choke you out and it's icky. But this stuff just has a really pleasant smell, in my opinion. I like it. I have never ever unless you don't do it right. And I do teach you how to control your temperatures and do it right. But I've not had any problems, but you do sometimes, you do need to go ahead and turn your fire detectors off while you're doing it. Why aren't these in the,
They were the end pieces, and I didn't know if they were kind of.
look, what'd she think we were doing, eating it? She cut the end pieces off, didn't put them in there. Hang on, I gotta go put my end pieces in. I paid for these things by the pound, girl. I realized 90% of the banana, 95. I burn a lot of my stuff in this pot right here. It works really well. I've got some of my stuff I'm gonna burn in here, but this right here, it's just it's a thin stainless steel bowl that I picked up really reasonable, and we don't work too hard to make it spotlessly perfect because we just burn stuff in it, but we do clean it really good every time. But that right there is something you might want to have, is something similar to that. I have some people that likes to do this outside over a fire, but that's up to you. I don't think it's as easy to control, and I think you could end up just burning your stuff and it falling and being gone. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how they do that. So I don't teach how to burn it over a fire. We can discuss it. We can talk about it. But I'm going to teach you how to do it in your oven. Okay? All right? And as I said, we have a few other tropical materials. Some I've never used before that I'm really excited about. And we're drying up. But down here is our soap. And so the first one is a goat's milk soap. So I'm going to be making goat's milk soap that day. The second one is a coffee soap. So we're going to be making coffee soap. And the third one is carrot. I think it's carrot and something else. Well, we're going to make carrot soap for sure. Maybe it's carrot and coconut milk. Carrot and coconut milk soap. And the last one is lavender and chamomile, but we used some tinctures. Let me go get them. So this is our lavender and chamomile oil tincture, which I'll teach how to do in that class coming up. And this, I have never labeled it, but this is our, that's our oil. This is our actual tincture, which is chamomile and lavender tincture. So that's something you'd take, drops before bed. And then this is our herbs. This is our chamomile and lavender buds that we actually made this tincture from, that we dried, and then I'm going to use this in the soap. And so this right here, I can't wait for this soap. And we're going to put lavender in it. Oh, it's going to be so good. So anyway, so that's the soaps that we're going to make on Make It Day, which is Sunday, this Sunday. Today is Thursday, so not Friday, not Saturday, but Sunday. And if you would like to take that class, we'd love to have you join us. Let me see, I've got a message. Yeah, she's like, Make It Day, don't forget Make It Day. Thank you, Hillary. She keeps me straight. We love Hillary. We should give Hillary clappies. We love you, Hillary. We do. We love you. And Hillary makes this possible. I literally do not have the time to do the work that she does to make this possible. That's why I've never done it. People have asked me for online classes for years. But to be able, yes, she deserves it, right, Linda? But it's like, all that bookkeeping and records, and she does customer service with customers of the classes, and she makes sure that, and she filters stuff, because I have customers from my website. I do have soaping people that contact me for help. I have customers coming into my store, and I just didn't have time to add customer service for these classes. But so she does that. So Hillary is compensated, of course. She is. She's not a wheel in the cog. She's a part of the cog, and we work together, and we love Hillary, and she keeps us all sorted. But the same thing, where students comes, if there's an issue, you know, we always work together to make sure that you're happy, and that we do everything we can to make sure that it works for you as much as it does for us. But she really helps me. So you'll find her like taking email information. She keeps the records. She assists you with everything. She has a few rules that helps her keep her life normalized, which is like filling out certain forms and things for her. And she just does an awesome job. And we just couldn't do it without her, and we love her so much. All right. So I'm so excited about all this. I've got smoke coming out of the stove. Hang on, I'll show you. Now, you see that right there? We got to tone that down a little bit. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. So let's see. Oh yeah, on the Make It for Hemp, I want y'all to look at the Georgia, the Never Get Busted in Georgia. I was so amazed to hear this report. There's been some other things happening in the hemp industry that I've been trying to put out there on this one. But we are going to have more Make It with Hemp things on here too. We are going to be having, but right now we've got, things are happening big time with hemp right now. So I've been trying to keep up with just what's going on in the different states, and do videos and stuff on it. But we just had a gentleman who was completely let loose. No fine, no penalty other than whatever he had already paid. I don't know if they refund you stuff like that when you get arrested. And he was growing pot in his bedroom, and he's scot-free. Jury turned him loose in Georgia. So if you want to hear about that, because I'm totally amazed, watch that video on Make It with Hemp. So now let's see if we've got any questions we can answer. Yes, it is a big job. That's right. 2 more sleeps till soap make it day. Thank you for saying that. I have been losing weight. It has just been rolling off of me. I have no appetite hardly at all now that I got put on the thyroid pills. And I really think what it was is they said that my body was putting out something that told it that it needed more of something, but I actually had the something, but it wasn't being utilized. And so what happens is then your body just constantly is telling you to eat. It's needing the materials to make it. It thinks it doesn't have it, and it's sending out the little signals for more, which made me sick. And it was my thyroid, and I got on the Synthoid, and I've had a wonderful response to it. My rosacea, cycle issues that I was starting to have, and I've been using natural stuff to keep things like that sorted for years, and I haven't had any trouble. Suddenly I had problems. I got anemic. I was like, hey everybody. I was just shoveling food in my face. I was famished at all times. Famished. I was eating carrot sticks and grapes and celery, anything to not eat something fattening, because I was just, literally, I couldn't wear this shirt. I could not get in this shirt. It stretches. and now I'm in this shirt, and I feel so much better. So, uh, the thyroid, it appears, is like the computer chip in your car. You know, the motherboard in your car. If it tells all the other things, you know, what to do, and so your thyroid tells all your other systems to perform their normal tasks, and it sorts things out like that. And so I think that's what, you know, for months, y'all saw me. I was literally, I looked like a 16-year-old with acne all over my face. I was horrible. I didn't know what was wrong. I used every natural treatment I knew. I was pouring, doing a charcoal mask and trying to sort myself out, trying to sort out my eating habits. I didn't know what was going on. Now, thyroid, skin's clearing up. I still have little breakouts. I've got a little bit right here, but I still have little breakouts, but they're controllable with my natural products, and I don't have to use pharmaceuticals, which is awesome. And my health is better. I'm not anemic. I have very little appetite, so I'm losing a lot of weight. I hope I don't get too skinny, because I've never been really skinny, so I doubt I'll do that. But anyway, and so we're really excited about it. I took Bridget, and I had her go get tested, and she popped up with a minor issue, so we're going to pursue her doctor about maybe putting her on a low dose. They started me on 200 milligrams. That's how bad I was. So thank you for that. But that's a little update. I'm doing so much better. Oop, there she goes. Let's see. Oh, we're making, those are hot processed soaps. I think that where it says hot or cold that somebody asked, that is for hot processed soap. And let me check my stove in a minute. And let's see if we got any more questions. We burn it all in the stove, right here in the kitchen. I teach you how to do it. Okay, Hillary, an Amber, A-M-E-R, no, Amer, A-M-E-R, A-K-H-T-A-R, said that she signed up for the CBD class, but she's not heard from you. So you have to go back to Soapy Kisses and fill out the form that goes to Hillary. And once Hillary gets that form, then she confirms with me that you've paid. So she takes the email address that you've gave in the form and she sends that to me. And then I search my PayPal and I find where you've paid and I confirm with her that you've paid. Then once she's got that confirmation, then she sends you the welcome letter, and then she puts you onto the class page, the private class page on Facebook that only students get to go on. She puts you on the class where your class is going to be. So the CBD class will be in the one that we're not working with now. So Hillary, I think that was all cleaned up, but we ought to go ahead and poke everybody that's in the CBD class into that one. So go in and clean it all up and get everything out of it from previous classes, and poke everybody in there. So if you've paid for a CBD class, look to Hillary and she'll help you get on that page. All right, and then we're going to do black African soap after that one. I'm so excited about that class. I have a lot of fun with that one. All right, so let's see. And I do have a full line of CBD products for sale if anybody needs it. There's another one on there, another video on the Make It With Hemp channel. Hey there, Make It With Hemp. On testing CBD. You've got to see that. All right, so oh, there's somebody that just made elderberry syrup. There you go. I think you can take the elderberry syrup and we can utilize that to make gummies. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to find out. Yeah. there's an Hillary was just saying you got to send in your form. So if you've paid for a class, make sure you send in your form. Make sure you give us the email address that you used with PayPal, or that's your PayPal email address, and then I'll be able to search you right up, and I'll be able to see that you paid. I actually take images of your it's like screenshots, and then I send them over to her, and then she then puts you into the green, as she calls it. She has, I think she has green and yellow and maybe even red. All right, so I have so enjoyed being on here, and I love y'all all bunches, and I can't wait to see y'all on Make It Day. So come join us this Sunday for soaping fun. We are going to have a blast, and see if you can join us for some of the other things coming up. All right. Bye, everybody. We love you.